So a very good afternoon to all the esteemed guests who are present here. So first of all, I would like to thank DSCI for giving Prophaze this opportunity to present its solution in front of all of you guys and the role that we are playing in securing the MSMEs of India, which is the engine of growth for India. So we all know that MSMEs are the backbone of the Indian economy and that they contribute for more than 1/3 of the Indian GDP. And now there are 63 million MSMEs in our country, and they actually provide opportunities to more than 110 people in terms of employment. So that's something great. And unfortunately, they are being targeted by all the cyber criminals of the world. And that is something that they are not aware of now because they have a lot of other priorities, for example, their business growth. So this is something that we have to create as an awareness among the MSMEs. And one major thing that's happening with the MSMEs are the data breaches, which is the most common and the obvious form of attack that's happening with these kind of organizations. So let me just take you all to why is there a need for a web application firewall in the industry to support these MSMEs. So as we all know that the post-pandemic era, everybody has shifted businesses online and the consumer demands are growing and as consumers, we all want our data to be secure and we don't want any of our data to be leaked and floating around on the dark web. I'm sure all of you agree with me on that case. And according to a study by Verizon, it's been stated that more than 39% of the data breaches are the ones that are actually, concentrating on web attacks. And web-based attacks, trust me, is one of the most costliest form of attacks. And countries even spend an average of 2.4 million in securing them against these kind of attacks. So let me just tell you what we're doing at Prophaze to counteract this. So we are the world's first web application firewall, which is architectured completely on Kubernetes. And we are also backward compatible, and we also provide cloud-based web application firewalls as well. And we are not just a standalone web application firewall, but we are a bundle of web application firewall, an AI firewall, a bot mitigation, and a DDoS mitigation solution combined and bundled together to secure your all kinds of web assets and reducing the cost of cybersecurity through AI automation. And the few features that we provide are business-based behavior-based detection, API security, layer 7 DDoS protection, virtual patching, and also free SSL certificate. And nowadays, what is most needed in the industry is the support for support for all these MSMEs in terms of providing them support in the terms of cyber attacks. And that is something we work closely with all the organizations so that they have a personalized experience in terms of dealing with all these kind of attacks. And now, let me talk about how Prophaze can secure MSMEs. Because generally, deployment of a web application firewall is a very cumbersome process, and it involves a lot of configurations, and the biggest headache is the issue of false positives and false negatives. So this is something that we have taken on account, and Prophaze can help MSMEs secure their web assets with its next generation firewall, which is based on AI and ML-based threat detection model. And also, we provide one of the most fastest and frictionless onboarding process that has been stated so far. So we all follow the industry leaders, and we only go for solutions that are listed on the international quadrants, and Prophaze is not anywhere behind. So Prophaze has been listed as one of the innovation leaders on the KuppingerCole analyst report, along with the industry giants like Cloudflare, Radware, F5, and Imperva. And luckily, we've also been awarded as the most innovative product of the year of 2022 by Data Security Council of India. And with that, let me take this opportunity to thank all the customers who have entrusted the security of web application on us. Few of them featured ones are GMR, TCI Express, Renew Power, and O2 Power, and also the Kerala State Government. And let me conclude by remembering one of our greatest leader, which is Swami Vivekananda, who has envisioned India as being a higher, greater, and also something that's, will drive the growth of India, and by 2025, be a Vishwa Guru, not just in terms of politics, but also in terms of economic growth also. And this would only be possible by empowering the growth of MSMEs of our country. So thank you all for your patient listening. So thank you all.
Thank you. Thank you, Lakshmi, precisely completing in 5 minutes. Thank you very much. Let me invite Asim.